Okay, guys. Yes, these are the right notes, I think, Ben K. But you know what? I've already made a mistake because our objective today is to express two or more common fractions with their least common denominator. All right? So, guys, algebraic fractions, just like regular fractions, have to have common denominators. All right? And there are two steps that we need to follow to get them. All right? And I think I can make this pretty easy. Today we're not going to be adding them. We're just going to be trying to find out what their common denominator is. Okay? So, looking at this first one, it says factor each denominator completely so that all you have left are factors, things being multiplied by each other. Okay? Now, once you have factored it completely, and that includes any integral factors like 10, make sure you factor it down to 2 times 5. Okay? We're going to break everything down as much as we can. Once we do that, we find the product of the greatest power of each factor occurring in the denominators. What? Don't worry about it. Okay? Here's what I want to show you. Let's say we've got, oh, a little too much there. Let's say we have two fractions. Let's say that one is 2 over 18x squared y times, let's see, 3 over 24 x y z squared. Okay? Now, guys, I'm looking at these denominators. I'm not multiplying them. I have two fractions. And I want to find out what their common denominator is. Okay? Now I want you to think about this for a second. I'm going to take this first one, 18x squared y, and I'm going to break it down. I'm going to factor it. Alright, so I'm going to take 18, that's 2 times 9, and that's 3 times 3. So I've got 2 times 3 times 3 times x times y. That's as much as I can break that denominator down. Okay? Now I'm going to take 24 and I'm going to break it down. That's 2 and 12. That's 2 and 6. 2 and 3. So the numbers are 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times x times y times z. All right? So, guys, I like to think of it this way, and maybe this will help you as well. This is the recipe for this denominator, that number. It always works. These are the parts that make that number. These are the parts that make this number. Okay? Now, the denominator, I need parts in the least common denominator in order to make both of them. So watch. Here's what we did. For this first one, 18x squared y, I need a 2, I need a 3, I need a 3, I need an x, and a y. These are the parts that I need to build that denominator. Now I need to be able to build the other one as well. Well, for the other one, I need a 2. I've got it. I need another 2. I don't have that, so I need to put a 2 down here. I need another 2. Don't have that, so I need to put it down here. I need a 3. I've got one. I need an x. I've got one. I need a y. I've got one. So I can get rid of these because I've already got those down here. And I need z squared. All right? Now, these are all the parts that I need to make both of those numbers. And that's the least common denominator. Just multiply them all together. So let's see. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Times 9 is 72. X squared. Y. Z squared. That's the common denominator of these two fractions. And we're going to practice on these, okay, with some simpler things. But I wanted to show you how we break down each denominator into its parts, and then the least common denominator has all the parts necessary to make each denominator. All right? Let's look at the first example. Good job, guys.